Sophia here, My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel, and not really getting things done because this is not on my list. I just added it last week. I said I was gonna wait a couple of weeks but changed my mind. And let me put my phone out of my pocket because I'm sitting on it. I talked about doorknobs last week, and I said I wanted to change the doorknobs on the second floor because I noticed as I was painting the doors that they don't match, and I have in the garage a whole bunch of doorknobs that I found on the street. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to change all my doorknobs to matching ones. So if you remember, I have, well, we'll look at them. I have all sorts of doorknobs that all mismatch, but in the streets during one of my travels I found a whole bunch that are Victorian or early 20th century doorknobs that are all matching, and they are gorgeous. It just needs to be cleaned. So this video is going to be about me changing doorknobs. They're going to be thoroughly cleaned and polished, and that would be it for the video. So it's going to be pretty interesting for those of you who like that kind of stuff. One, you're going to learn how to do it, which is really no biggie, and two, we're going to talk a little bit about the history of those, because I learned a few things. So let's get started. I think it was a company named Sandwich in Massachusetts that started the round doorknobs. Before that, they were handles, and they were always metal. And then they started doing the glass ones, these with the little spray. They're very dirty, with the little spray that look like daisies. Are beautiful, but these, you can tell, are molded. They're not cut. Some of them, when you touch them, you can feel that they are cut because they are kind of sharp. These are all the same. They all have the same little beautiful daisy pattern on them. Very often what you're gonna see is this system where you have a beautiful glass doorknob on one end and then kind of like a plain porcelain on the other end, which is the inside of the room, and then the outside where visitors would be, you'd see the glass one. Sometimes those would be painted with florals to match maybe the wallpaper, but mostly they would be, but come upstairs, the cats, all right, come up. They would be plain. The reason why they did that is because those were obviously more expensive. So in high-end houses that had money, you would see this configuration where the glass would be on both ends. Houses that had a little bit less, well, hello, okay, hi. On houses that had a little bit less money, you would see glass on one side, porcelain on the other. They stopped making those around, or they became less popular around the turn of the century, and then they became popular again during World War I and World War II. Why? Because metal became rationed, and when they rationed metal to make military equipment, bombs and all of that, they needed the metal. They didn't have access to metal as much, so they brought back the glass knobs. So you're going to see a lot of Victorian houses with doorknobs that are glass, some of them very intricate, flowers, colored ones too. Some of them are opaque in colors, some of them are cut glass. These again are molded, meaning that they pressed glass. And houses that were built between 1914 to 1920 something, like my house, you'll see those. And then during World War II, starting the 1950s, they stopped making those, and it's all metal. The problem with the new ones, if you're like me and you wash your doorknobs a lot because of germs, the varnish that they have on them tend to fade, and then you end up having those shabby looking, well, if you buy the cheaper kind, you end up having those shabby looking knobs, or they lose their luster and they just don't look as good. These, they look the same. So if you can get your hands on those, they are beautiful and they will endure the test of time. You can still find them if you have a restore Habitat for Humanity store in your area, you can still find them. And again, they don't have to be matchy-matchy on both ends. You can have a porcelain on one side and a glass on the other. They are beautiful. So the problem with them is that they're really dirty. These are very dirty. So I have, some of them have the little cover here. Some don't, but I have spare covers, and I also have the covers on my doors, so we're gonna use those. Let's get started. We're gonna see how many I need first and how many I need to replace. And we're gonna compare these with the ones I already have. So that's door number 1, that's Edward's room. We have one of those that has not a key but a deadlock. Door number 2, that's William's, and his is one of those, so that needs to be changed too. Door number 3, that's the office. We have a glass door that has a metal in the middle, and it has this in the back. So apparently we can lock the office. I just don't know how you unlock it. Oh, hey Scott, did you know we could lock the office?
No.
From the inside?
No.
14 years we lived here. Okay, we're keeping this one. That's cool. I did not know that. Okay, we've lived here long enough. Wait a second, Scott. Look at that. The same. Is it the same? No, this one's different for a bedroom. No, this one is not one of those. Every lock on this floor is different. Every knob. That is just bizarre. Okay, they just need to be cleaned. Okay, so I need to change 2 full ones so far. Okay, over here. This one is not even a lock. That's the... that is bizarre. Okay, that's the linen closet. Okay, that can stay. Okay, we're in the bathroom. Another one of those. Okay, so that's 3 that needs to be changed. Alright. 3 full ones. Do I have 3 full ones? Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, here's a 3rd one, but I'm going to change the porcelain to a glass. Alright, let's get started with the cleaning. I am in my kitchen. Let's look at how bad these are. Alright, so there's obvious dirt. This one I'm probably not going to keep because I can see there's some breakage on it, but there's some paint, red paint, there's some tarnish, I don't know what that is, different stuff. This I'm not keeping. This one I want to replace it with the one that's broken. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can tell. They're really busted. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. It usually works on silver. We'll see if it's gonna work on brass, which is the aluminum foil, super hot water, and salt and baking soda. Alright, ketchup. Ketchup supposedly does a great job at cleaning brass. So I'm going to put ketchup on these. My only problem is that I think that those plates might be smaller than the ones that I have right now, which means that I may have to repaint the area around them. We shall see. Alright, we're gonna let the ketchup do its thing. We'll come back to remove it and scrub. Let's see what the ketchup does. Seems to be working. Hey Willie, do you want to give me an old toothbrush?
I can try and find one if Edwards is still up there.
Yeah, get me Edward's old toothbrush. Thank you. This one's beautiful. Look at that. All right. Need to do all of them and the guards, and then I'll meet you upstairs and we'll swap them. Wow, it's gorgeous. All right, this is the after. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware. I need screws to go in here that are brass. I don't want to use my silver looking screws, so I'm going to take one of these with me and I'm going to find the perfect screws to go with this because I want to do a good job. But look at these guys. They look fabulous. Okay, I'll be back. We are in Willie's room and we're going to start with his door. And One thing I didn't take into account is the shaft. I wonder if they've changed the size of the shaft over the years. Can you imagine? Then this whole thing would have been for nothing. Okay, so we're gonna remove this. And let's remember that I'm keeping the AC on, okay? It's really hot. Chances are that the new ones, well, the replacement ones are smaller. So I'm gonna change them anyway, and then eventually I'll come back, unscrew them, repaint. You found the right screw thing?
Yeah, catch.
Thank you.
Did you see the joke I was doing there?
Yeah.
I'm a comedian.
I know. Alright, stick around because you're going to learn how to do this.
Okay.
Not that I'm particularly proficient at it, but... Technically, when you change handles, you don't need to change this at all. Okay? You're just...
No, I was gonna say, are you just unscrewing it because there's no, like, these are those screws on these?
Right. Okay, and then there's a screw right here. That one, we put it to the side.
Yeah, I dream about submarine.
Alright, hold on. Come on. You know what, Willie? I think I need to go back to Ace and get bigger plate. These plates are too small. I won't be able to screw them in.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, I won't be able to screw them in. But it works, but I need bigger plates. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Ace again. Okay? And I'm gonna get bigger plates. And you know what else I need? I just realized something. Okay, so this is gonna be for you. So I need 6 plates. Okay, so the shaft is the same.
Why do you need 6 plates?
Because one for each side of the door, and there's 3 doors. Some of the shafts don't have the screws, so I need shafts with screws too. This one doesn't have screws, and I can't get it in there. So what about this one? This one has screws. This one has screws. I can keep that. This one doesn't have screws, so I need a shaft with screws and 6 plates. Okay, let me go back to Ace, and I need bigger plates. Well, folks, this is an example of a project that started as a great concept and a great idea, but is a complete failure. They don't happen often, but they do happen. I gotta put everything back together. put the glasses on, and I'm going to tell you why. The issue here is that the holes are too big. So I had to look for smaller plates. Couldn't find them. Literally could not find them. I went to Ace. They only had 2 and whatever. Not even, I think, a 1 3/4. I need minimally 2.5. Then I went to Home Depot. They had none. Literally none. So I said, okay, fine. Let me see if they have a cover plate, and I'll use these anyway. No cover plate. Whether at Home Depot or Ace. So I said, okay, fine. I went online and it's not any better. I can't get anything by the time that I need it, which is by tomorrow, so I can finish this video. I'm not getting anything until Friday, actually. Where is the hole? Right here. So I'm gonna stop the video here as a big fail, at least for now, and we'll see what happens the next time around. I'm supposed to catch, or maybe I did get it. I don't think I did. I'll have to come up with something else. I ordered 3-inch plates. Where are the holes for this thing? I can't see them. I ordered 3-inch plates that are replacements. They are larger than this, in hope that I can get the screws in. We'll see if it works. And as a kicker, as I was looking at all of this stuff at both Ace and the Home Depot, you can literally get glass knobs. They call them entry, pass-through or something doors. Are you ready for this? The 2 knobs. Not the whole system, just the 2 knobs with the shaft or whatever they call it, the shank, for $23. I am quite possibly entirely wasting my time and yours. I will finish the project if I can. Otherwise, I tell you what I'm going to do. If I can't use those, I'll sell them, because somebody may be looking for, why can I not find the screws? Let me go over this again. Somebody may be looking for replacements, and they happen to have the right holes in their old Victorian doors. It's possible. I don't. And then I'll just replace all the doorknobs on this floor if it doesn't work. But I will try. Oh, the North and South. What an idiot. Okay. How about I do this first? It'll be next Tuesday's video. Hang on tight. You'll find out whether or not I can finish this project. Until then, know that I am frustrated. But it happens, you know? They just don't match. And it's not a matter of the mechanism, it's the hole. The holes don't match. Should have measured that before I started cleaning, right? It's typical of me. Now Willie's complaining that the door doesn't close properly. What is he talking about? I'm leaving you at that. I failed. It happens. And they're pretty though. Except, that's an old one. That's not one. That's one I didn't clean. Oh, they're so pretty. I didn't, let me take a picture and do a Google reverse image, because I think these are from the sandwich company in Massachusetts. Let's find out. Mercury brass and bronze neck with mercury bubble center. Circa 1900. $85 for one. According to Historic House Parts. Antique 8-point octagon crystal glass knob. The whole thing is $85 when you have two plus the shank. Unbelievable. You see? Yeah, with a mercury bubble in the middle. Can you see? Okay. You see the bubble? I knew I had something. I tell you what, I think I'm gonna hate the plates that I got because they're just plain circles. I just don't want to spend the money right now to get the fancy square rectangular one, but that's really what I want. Maybe later. Let's see if I can fit the circle ones first, okay? Because if I can do that, then we'll do that and move on. I just don't know how I'm gonna get those screws to fit in. I think they're gonna go on empty. Though I got the 3-inch and this is 2.5, so if I get the screws at an angle, I may get it. We'll see. We'll find out. Stand by. Come back next week to find out, okay? But they are worth $85 each. They're from early 1900. They are antique. It was a good find. If it doesn't work, I want to install them and I will sell them instead, probably on Etsy. So if you want them, you know I've cleaned them, and they have mercury in it. That's really cool. That's why they shine so much. Okay, thumbs up if you like this big fail. Not much of a video, but I did do a good job at cleaning them, so thumbs up for that. And come back next week to find out whether or not I can fit them. If not, stand by for more to see what I come up with, because I will change those handles. I can't stand it to have like different handles. This is how we got the house, with handles, you know, mix and match. This door is now closing, okay, properly. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye!